Good morning, guys. Haven't made a video in a long time, so I thought I'd make one today. I've just dropped all the kids off at school. All 4 of them are at school now, which is amazing because it means that for a few hours in the morning, I can come home and just have some time to myself and just get stuff done in the house without kids being here. So it's really good. They don't go to school for very long. It's from 9 until 2. And then if you want, you can pay for them to eat in the canteen from 2 till 4. Or you can just pick them up at 2 and give them lunch at home. So that's what I do. And then in June and September, they only go from 9 till 1. So it's not a lot of hours, but it's just a nice amount of hours to be by myself and get what I need to get done. I know that this situation is not going to last forever. I know that in the semi-short term, they're probably going to have to go to school for longer hours and I'm going to have to get a job, which is what most people do. You know, most people leave their kids at school, rush to their job, work their hours, rush back, pick the kids up, come home, make dinner and do homework. That's how the majority of people live, and I know how lucky I am at the moment to be able to drop them off at school and just come home and have some free time. So I'm lapping it up, appreciating it so much, knowing that yeah, it's not going to last forever, but at the moment, super happy. So I signed myself up to an exercise class just at the local sports centre, and it's really good because I'm paying, I have to go, so it forces me to do something, because I tried to do exercise by myself for a year or 2 and it kind of worked, but it's really hard to like push yourself every day to go out and do exercise. Whereas obviously if you go to a class, that's it, you just have to make sure you get to that class and then the trainer takes care of making sure you do it. So I go 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Sometimes I miss it because Wednesday Luca didn't go to school, so I couldn't go. And then the past few Fridays, Alba's had a doctor's appointment. So, I mean, I don't always go, but when I can, I do always try to make sure that I go. And the days that I don't go, I feel more motivated to do something at home because I'm super all or nothing. Always been like that. So because you know, going 3 days is not enough. I have to work out 5 or 6 or 7 days a week. So today I don't have my exercise class, so I'm gonna do 40 minutes of Pilates. 40 minutes every morning. It works for me, like it makes me feel good. It helps keep my weight semi under control, maybe. It helps keep me a bit toned after having 4 kids. Now that I'm getting older, I need to start thinking about things like that. Diet, exercise, stress levels, sleep, all that, you know. Pilates is hard. I sweat so much when I do Pilates. People think Pilates is meditation and like super easy. It's not. I sweat so much and I moan because it's like painful. I make all kinds of noises. It is tough. It's really hard. But then like you get strong. You know, like I do feel strong and I can see the change in my body. Like, it is firmer. After having 4 kids, my body's not in the best state, but I feel like I'm slowly getting it back to a better state thanks to Pilates. Super happy with Pilates. Plan to like keep this up for the rest of my life, as long as my body will allow me to, because I think it's just so good for everything. Flexibility, toning, muscles, mobility, just everything. And there's a girl on YouTube, Move with Nicole, and she just puts out these free videos, and they're like 40 minutes long, an hour long. So it's basically just like an hour free Pilates class, or a 40-minute free Pilates class. It's amazing, because there's other people that put out Pilates stuff and they do like 5-minute videos and 10-minute videos, and I'm like, well, I don't want to see a 10-minute video. Like, if I'm gonna do a Pilates workout, I want to do an actual proper 40-minute to an hour workout. Because someone told me as well that if you do any less than half an hour of exercise, it doesn't really do anything. Like, you need to actually do more than half an hour, like 40 minutes to an hour, if you want it to actually take effect. That's what the trainer at the gym said. Just finished making lunch. I always make lunch before going to get the kids, because they finish school so late that the second they come through the door, they want to eat straight away. So I always have the food ready for them coming back. I made sandwiches. I don't ever make this big elaborate lunch. Like, we'll have sandwiches, or I'll make vegetable soup a lot of the time, or pasta or rice. But it's never anything super elaborate, and that's very strange for Spain and for Spanish people when they hear that, because in Spain, people have a huge lunch. Like, they always have like a 3-course lunch. We've just never really fallen into that. We're more like a simple lunch. There's only ever 1 course, and never give 2 courses. And then dinner is more elaborate. Dinner's always like meats and vegetables and potatoes. It's always a lot more elaborate in our house. And even though we've lived in Spain for 15 years, we've never really adopted that. We still have like a light lunch and a bigger dinner. And I always listen to a French podcast. It's called Easy French. And I always listen to this podcast when I'm making lunch or tidying the house. Is like a way of doing 2 things at once, you know, like doing the house chores but learning as well. I mean, I haven't spoken French properly for about 15 years, ever since I moved to Spain, and I really miss it and I really love it. And going forward, like thinking about jobs and things, I would like to work with French. Like, that would make me happy. Because Spanish, it doesn't quite do it for me now, because I live here and I speak it every day. It's not as exciting or as special to talk it. Whereas French, it just makes me really excited, and I love talking it. I was even thinking about starting to make videos in French, which, I mean, my French isn't great, but that would be a way for me to practice as well, you know, just make videos in French. Ça fait trop de temps que je vais parler le français, donc c'est vachement difficile pour moi maintenant, mais je voudrais bien essayer. Produire les vidéos en français sera chouette. But yeah, that would be super cool. I would like to do that. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll start making videos in French. So it's 12 o'clock and I'm having breakfast. I always have breakfast super late. Like, I'm not hungry when I first wake up. And then at 12 o'clock I start to get a little bit hungry. So I'm having mango. This bowl is filled with mango and pineapple. And I'm gonna put chia seeds and oats and cocoa powder and milk and honey on top. So you're like overnight oats. And I've been having this for breakfast for about the past month. Normally in winter when it's cold, I have warm oats and cook them with milk and honey, and I have warm oats and fruit. But now that it's summer and it's getting hotter, I tend to have overnight oats. For the past week, I have been cutting out crap, because I would always have like a good breakfast, like my fruit and my oats, and then a healthy lunch of salad or vegetables or something. But then after that, I would always have some form of crap. Chocolate cake, chocolate, just sugar basically. And for the past week I haven't been having that. I've just been having my fruit and my oats and then a big salad with chicken or loads of vegetables and nuts. For this past week I've been feeling a little bit depressed and a little bit low energy, and I remember feeling like that before when I cut out sugar. Like, it's the sugar withdrawal. Because it's so hard to get off the sugar, I don't want to get back on it this time. I mean, that's it now, I've eliminated the crap. And maybe like once a week or once a month I'll treat myself to a little bit of chocolate, but I don't want to be having it every day because I can see that I'm addicted. You know, when I get off it, I start to feel bad. No crap from now on. What a racket! Oh my god, they're doing like work outside and they've been doing it for like a week. There's just this constant noise and like lorries outside. It's so annoying. Anyway, I'm going to get the kids from school. The morning's passed really quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get them now, bring them home, give them lunch, and then get on with our afternoon routine, homework and all that. Kids don't have homework, so I'm off homework duty today. John did the times tables with Eva. We're in the process of trying to teach her the times tables. It's going slowly but well. The kids are just watching My Little Pony the movie since they don't have homework. So that means that I can just eat lunch in peace. I'll be able to get like an hour downtime while they're watching that, so that's really cool. So Daddy has just been giving everyone a bath. Hard at work, you know?
Mama.
You just finish his work and then straight in, giving baths. Looky, you can get dressed by yourself. Amazing, well done. So look at this, the pipe burst in Alba's room, and to repair it they had to like completely hack away the wall. We've been waiting weeks for the insurance to come and fix it, and they're just not coming. Apparently on Monday they're gonna come. So we will see. Alba's still not sleeping in her own room. The idea is to get all this fixed, and then we've bought her a lovely big grown-up desk that we're gonna put here and a grown-up bookshelf. So we're hoping that when the room's all nice for her, she'll hopefully start to sleep in her room. But I need to get her out of my bedroom. I can't be sleeping with Alba and Luca for much longer. It's time for John to come back into the matrimonial bed, for me and him to sleep together, and for the kids to be in their own rooms and their own beds. Oh, another bit of good news. We're going to Scotland in July. Super excited about that. I'm flying by myself with the 4 children. John's staying here because he has to work. That should be fun and super stressful. But I mean, I'm going to be staying with my mum, so I'm sure she'll help me. And then we're going to go to London and see my mother-in-law, and she'll help me. So it shouldn't be too bad. I haven't been home for like 5 years. So really excited to see everyone and eat a chippy and see my family, and yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs and give everyone dinner and get them all to bed, but I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!